Just like the eating episode that you didn't watch.
Yeah, I didn't.
We sat back when we ate.
Well, it wasn't crunchy either.
Yeah. Only the celery.
No, but you also might have heard our chewing, like if you make noise while you chew.
Exactly.
Is that how you eat?
Yes, y'all were there. You heard it live.
I didn't watch it, so I don't know if that's true.
No, I know you don't know. I mean, you lived with me, so you should know.
I was 6, so I don't remember that.
Okay.
You don't remember anything from when you were 6?
No, I probably do.
It's like kindergarten, first grade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's
your teacher?
Who was your teacher?
My kindergarten teacher was Miss Hawkins, and my first grade teacher was Miss Simpson.
I don't remember my kindergarten teacher. I remember my first grade.
Mine was like
Oops, I hit
Miss
the mic.
Rosenberg and then Mrs. Lynch.
Ooh.
Rosenberg and Lynch.
Fortunate last
No,
name.
Rothenberg. Miss
Rothenberg.
Yeah, yeah.
Didn't you have Ogletree? Or did her sons just, were they in your
I was
grade?
going to say no. I just knew an Austin Ogletree. I didn't know his mom was a teacher.
Yeah, she was a
Bitch.
bitch.
You can-
Okay.
Yeah. Clearly she hasn't seen any of this.
Yes.
Because I swear, just like it's going out of style.
Hey, what happened to names? Keeping
Oh.
them discreet.
Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
Just give away like 6 names.
That's fine. It's like
Well, they're
kindergarten
teachers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're not saying what city we were in
Yeah.
when we went there. Do you remember your kindergarten or first grade teachers?
Not really.
Did you guys for
I'm trying to
kindergarten?
think, but I don't remember. I
What's
remember
the
the third
earliest
grade.
teacher you remember? Third?
Yeah. That one's easy though. It's Miss Lopez. So.
I feel like race might play into this a bit.
Yeah, they were all Hispanic.
Yeah.
From
No.
first to third grade. No, they were though. That's why. One of them was Miss Robles, but could have been
Robles?
Yeah, Robles.
I've never heard that name.
I think it was first grade though. I don't remember. No, because I didn't do pre-K. I don't think I did kindergarten.
Like, I'm pretty sure Alexis can remember names of her Head Start teachers, which you go to before kindergarten. I don't know how.
I can literally only remember like 2 of my college professor names.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's
I forget they
different
have
'cause you
names.
have multiple. That's harder.
But they're all
Yeah.
weird too.
Like my
Yeah.
pre-K teacher was Miss Owens and Miss Miller.
That's so impressive that you remember the teacher's assistant.
No, well, I mean we had 2. Who? Miss Meyer. Meyer. But what was I gonna say? Oh, it's not a teacher's assistant though. Like they were both equally the teacher. It's just because they
You
had
guys
to
are going to be late. Cool.
watch 4-year-olds, like 34-year-olds. So they need 2 of them.
Yeah.
Did you guys have your kindergarten classes split? Like one class would come in the morning
That was my pre-K.
and then one class would come in the afternoon? That was your pre-K?
I don't even remember my teacher's name, so I have no idea. Mom?
You didn't have half day. She was the first kid that had all day kindergarten.
Oh,
Dang,
rough,
that's
man.
interesting.
I had the morning
I
class.
guess I do remember kindergarten being half a day. Not for me, but for maybe Alexis, I remember it for. I don't remember kindergarten, so I don't remember.
See, I went to a K through 8, so it was like we were always, walking by them. They had like the little kindergarten area was its own thing.
You went to a K through 8 school?
Mm-hmm. I've only been to 4 schools. Literally, it was my K through 8, my high school, the junior college, and college.
So you went to the same school with
For like
people
9
from
years. Yeah. There was only, it was
Wow.
a smaller amount of people, but like, yes, like I have 2 friends that felt like I was.
Bless
Bless
you.
you.
Thank you. I have 2 friends I've basically known since like, I didn't know them in kindergarten because I think we had like different classes, but like since like 1st or 2nd grade, my friend Brennan and my friend Melissa, there's a lot of people. Well, not a lot, but I guess for like the class that graduated 8th grade, like probably half the people were there since kindergarten.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah,
That means they never moved out.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Well, it was a magnet school too, so like even if you moved like within the city, you would just still go there. You just like maybe would have a longer commute or something.
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, so we would always, like we'd be at lunch, and then the kindergartners would be like leaving, and like the other ones for the afternoon would be coming in and whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it feel like the show Recess, where the kindergartners like were like crazy and had shit all over their face? You know Recess from.
Well, they literally like
That's-
the 1st and 2nd graders, because it was kind of weird. Like they would split the lunches up. Like the 7th and 8th graders were with the 1st and 2nd graders at lunch, and then like the 5th and 6th graders were with the 3rd and 4th graders.
What?
Yeah, it was really weird.
That is weird.
So I didn't see the kindergartners literally have their own building in the front and their own like gated, I guess like little park playground thing.
Well, that's
So we
good. They're
never
small
saw-
children.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. They're just throwing all of you guys out. It sounds like y'all were in a prison. Like y'all go out in the yard at the same time.
Yeah, pretty much, dude.
That's crazy. Did you have the same meal times?
Yeah, we had lunch at the same time.
That's crazy.
So it was like
a lot of
literally when I was
That's prison.
when I was in 1st and 2nd grade, I remember like having lunch with, or maybe it was 1st and 2nd was with 5th and 6th.
That's
and
also
3rd and
so
4th.
intimidating.
I think that's how it was because I think my brother, I remember at one point I had lunch, I think like with my brother, but he's like 3-4 years older than me. Because
Okay.
I just remember like all of his friends would be like, oh, like let's just go pick up Trevor. And then they would like, wherever I was, they would just like literally come get me. And I'd be like, okay, I'm with you guys now. And I would just like go off with them.
That's fantastic. What a magical memories that makes.
I know that's crazy because I've never gone to the same school as you at the same time.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So
I mean, I guess if I decide to go back to college when you go to college, we could be going to school at the same
true.
time, but I don't want to hate myself, so that's not happening.
but also, you would not be a freshman though, because you already went to college.
Yeah, but you're still at the same
That's
school.
true, but still at the
Yeah, I
same
guess so.
school.
Yeah.
Probably none of the same teachers, though.
Maybe you have one for an advanced course and then she's got one for an intro.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
I mean?
Yeah, that could
Or
happen.
just take the walking class or whatever.
Yeah, take PE.
Ooh. I would
Oh.
love just a walking class. I would love a walking class. Yeah.
they
That's
have
just a waste of time.
No, it's not. You
a
like
credit that you
it's
earn.
good. Yeah, it's a credit that you earn for college. It's nice exercise,
probably
but it's
part of your
easy.
GE
It's
too.
easy exercise, and you can see the outside. And I mean, being in nature is good for depressed and anxious people. So
True.
I have to do it. I have to.
I'm in this walking class because my doctor said so.
My doctor said I have to see it.
So you write a lot in that class, so
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Wait,
What did you say?
they write a lot.
like about their experience? They probably journal about like on my walk today.
What they saw?
I saw.
Well, they got to give out some kind of assignment. So
Right.
I
That's true.
actually heard there's a podcast that I listen to that's like the science of happiness, and they do every other episode is like a happiness practice, and it's less than 5 minutes, and they talk to you about something that you can do that will
They did,
scientifically it has shown to improve your happiness. And one of the things was writing down something in your day that you heard, like that made you happy, and just what it made you think of. And I tried that practice one time, and I went back and I thought I remember it, like it really, like I thought I
Vividly?
did feel really good afterwards, and I was like, wow, it helped me be in the moment. It helped me kind of see maybe things that I might be missing every day because I'm so lost in my own world. And I went back and I read it because I couldn't remember what I wrote about. And what I wrote was, while I was walking in the parking garage at work today, trying to avoid a place I hate, I heard a bird like tweeting, and I saw two birds fly off together, and I was like, oh my, and I thought to myself, oh wow, I wonder if they're like the gossipy bitches of the birds and they are going to gossip about another bird. But I thought I remember it making me feel really happy.
Yeah.
But as I went back and read it, I was like,
This sounds
This
like
doesn't-
reality TV.
this doesn't sound happy. I don't know how that worked, but it did. I felt so like centered.
But you don't
and
do it
present.
anymore?
No,
Why
because
don't you do it anymore?
because now I feel like it's just toxic. It's not good for me to be thinking about gossipy birds. That's not good.
But if it made you happy, why didn't you think? Because when I first heard them flying off, I was like, oh, she's gonna be like, they're in love.
Right?
I thought you were gonna be like, man, they fucking hate me. They're leaving. I bothered them.
I thought you were gonna say it was dead or something. Like I heard it crying. It was just there on the floor. Dead,
I thought it was
or
two
whatever.
birds flying, but one of them was in the other's beak.
Yeah, or something.
That would have been better. No, I just assumed for some reason. I was like, I bet they're the gossipy bitches of the birds. I don't know why. But it made me feel really happy during the moment.
Well,
I
who
was
was
like,
saying that birds remember faces or something like that?
it was me.
Yeah. Do they remember you?
Man, I'm
Yeah.
really obsessed with birds.
I know.
It sounds like, but I'm really not. I'm pretty
You're
indifferent
just
to them.
completing that old lady circle. You're already starting to bird watch. You're gonna get
That's
some little
true.
bird feeder.
Tuppence a bag.
Yeah.
Feed the buds.
I'm gonna go sit at the park and feed the birds.
With crickets.
What?
With no legs. Just, that's what they eat.
Yeah.
I like breadcrumbs is what they throw.
No, but it's Haley.
I know, but
Oh.
yeah. Did I were you making a joke or did I tell you that I used to rip the legs off crickets?
I think you told us that.
You used to rip the
don't know.
legs off crickets?
I just know
Not-
that's something you do, though.
Not that I
Like
I love that that's
for
a
pleasure?
surprise for you.
You were like in your journal. You were like, today I mutilated bugs. while they were
no,
alive."
no.
One leg stuck on longer than I thought, and he was squirming.
Did you do that to butterflies,
So
too?
I did
Like
rip
tear
a
the wings
butterfly.
off, yeah.
I ripped one time because I was a child.
Okay,
Still
I was gonna
plastic.
say
One time, and I literally, like, this is back when my dad still lived with Aunt B. So I was young and I liked the wings. And then as soon as someone saw it, I can't remember who it was, but they came over and sat next to me and they said, "Hey," so I was an adult and they were like, you know, birds eat butterflies. Damn, maybe this is where it started.
true.
Birds.
Yeah.
They said birds eat butterflies. And the one thing that butterflies can do to get away is fly. And what you have just done is made that butterfly a sitting target. So now as soon as a bird finds it, it's going to get eaten.
Yeah.
And I felt horrific. I didn't know because I'm a child.
You
like
turned it back into a worm.
It was back it was back in the stage of my childhood where you're very self-centered because you can't comprehend a world outside of you. You're too young. So I obviously felt terrible. I've never done that again since. But
you started
with
crickets.
crickets, listen. So with crickets, I used to have pet frogs in Georgia. So my dad would have to take me to go get crickets to feed them. And I would not purposefully rip their legs off. I was going for their antennas. And sometimes it was
Why
a
were you
leg.
ripping
She's
their
like, I didn't
antennas
want him to
off?
communicate.
So again,
She's like,
I was-
I
I
can't
was-
chew through that.
I was old enough to know that the creature was probably feeling pain.
Right.
But I was also like 12. So
Oh, that's way old enough, man.
I know, but
I thought you were about to be like, I was 8.
I should have to lie, but I thought this was a safe place. I don't know
Some
why I
people
forget.
are more
You thought
naive,
this was a
that's all.
safe place?
I know, I forget. Also, yeah, some people take longer to develop, and as we all know, I was molested. So maybe that's what caused the crickets. But I would just, crickets would freak out in the bag, in the big. They would give you like a bag full of air,
Yeah.
and so
And they'd be all,
right. And so if a cricket goes into the very corner of the bag, you can just pinch and it'll freak out and remove the antenna itself.
Oh, so sad.
So that's how I was doing it. I was not
but is there like a
You're
reason?
living Discovery Channel.
I was not going out and capturing crickets specifically to rip their body parts off and release them back into
Yeah,
the
so you
wild.
were a
They were
smart kid.
already going to be eaten by my frogs.
You could at least give them a fighting chance, though. Just drop them in there. Let
I
'em jump
wasn't
around.
taking legs purposefully. I would
But
just
what was
take.
the point of taking the antennas off?
Just
Is there like
for
a?
I
your own-
wanted to.
You thought they could communicate to each other?
No, I don't even know why. I don't know why. It was like I was just sitting in the car, and it would be on the car ride from the pet store back home, and I would just be like playing with the bag, and then
No.
you just
Did you ever rip the bag on accident?
no.
No, that would have been
Oh,
fun.
man,
Just-
that was good.
And release crickets into the car. That would have served me right, but no, I didn't.
They're like, I'm free, and then they just die of starvation in the car.
Oh,
Or heat stroke,
It's like
more
that-
likely in
like that
Georgia.
one movie, Sausage Party, where they're like, "Oh, we're trying to leave the store."
Yes.
Paradise.
Oh my
they
gosh,
got to leave,
that's
and then
such a dark movie.
they met their
It
destiny.
makes me so sad because they're all. And then I'm a very weirdly sympathetic person, not with bugs,
Not with
I
bugs.
guess.
Not
Not
with
with
bugs,
bugs,
yeah.
but with animated food. Because then I was like, oh my gosh, is that really how food feels in the store? And so then for probably the next 2 grocery trips I made, I was like occasionally whispering to the
Aw.
food in my cart, hey, we're going to eat you. That's what happens.
Yeah.
Like I wanted them to know. I didn't want them to think.
Think about the bystanders.
I was literally just about to
Okay.
say,
I know.
they're like,
I
look at
know.
this psychopath. She's speaking to the fruit again.
Is there a baby in that bag
Yeah.
or what? Who is she speaking to?
That's what people think when I push my dog around in my stroller.
Oh, yeah.
They're like,
She's got a torn
oh,
ACL,
she's got a
you know?
bit. She does, but so
Tell them it's
if
crickets
people-
in there.
I hate you.
I'll pinch your legs if you don't.
if people do kind of give me shit about the dog being in the stroller, that's the first thing I say.
Yeah.
They're like, wow, she's spoiled. I'm like, yeah, she has a torn ACL. This is the only way she can see the outside world. And then they're like, oh, wow.
Or you could say
Oh,
she's like
poor
a
baby.
like you know where they compete for like the best looking dog or whatever.
She's a show
in the
dog?
Show
Yeah.
dog, yeah. She's
Oh.
an agility
That
dog.
would be so sad because she would just have to lay on the podium.
But well, no, you don't tell them about the ACL
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, but she can barely stand.
I know. She really doesn't even
Would just be
want
like,
to.
she's that
Throw
big-
her in an
she's
agility
that
race
big
and
of a
then just
queen.
like
Oh,
have it take like hours for her to like crawl through it.
But she listened to all of my commands.
There you go.
Points.
Yeah.
She has nothing else to do.
Because I had cheese in my hand and
You're
she
like,
was
she
just
didn't-
following the cheese.
She didn't hit a little barrier, and they're like, she didn't jump. You're like, well, let me tear your ACL and tell you to go jump over.
Right. It's not as easy as she makes it look. But she looked good while she's a little disabled. But yeah, so that's the first thing I say to people when they're like, "Ah, that dog is spoiled. Like, yeah, she's also injured. This is the only way she can see the outside world. I don't mention that it's been torn for like a year and I just got the stroller last month. But they don't need to fucking know that.
Or you should
They
have,
don't
like, a
need
tip
to know
jar
that.
for donations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be like,
To
we
pay
need-
for her surgery.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
I
I'd
should.
be like, I already paid for one. She's recovered, but she still has another torn ACL. And then just walk around with it in like the. Does it?
And
have
I
a
have
cup
her
holder?
medical records.
There you
Bitch,
go.
it has 2 cup holders.
There you go.
Now
Yeah.
that I'm walking with a stroller, I might never go back. I might always need to have one of my dogs in the stroller because I can carry a water for when it's hot. I can carry some hot chocolate for when it's cold. I can carry my keys. I can put my phone up and watch TV while I'm like walking.
I forget that women
I
just
can
don't
do it.
have pockets.
yeah.
It's ridiculous.
I wear men's jeans though, so
I know.
I have deep pockets.
You have the
See,
body
she beat
for
the
it though.
system.
In a good way. That didn't sound like it. That didn't sound like it.
And she has some strong legs, I guess.
She does.
I don't know how she's not doing E. PE.
I was gonna say she was squatting mad squats. Remember whenever
You're
you were like
squatting
trying
mad
to
squats?
see you were trying to see how much you could squat like a year ago, wasn't it?
No, I don't. I don't remember that. Did okay.
Charlie was working
Okay,
out
I
and
was-
she was able to squat like 50 pounds or something.
No, I wasn't like, let's see how much I can squat. I was just addicted to working out during quarantine
Yeah.
because I
There are worse things to be.
hit myself.
Well, there are worse things to be addicted to. I mean, it's also not great.
Yeah, but that's okay.
So now
That was in the past.
so now you don't do mad squats, but you feel better.
No.
I think that means something.
Maybe if you
exercise
wrote it
is
down
bad
in
for
a
you.
little journal and
Maybe.
then look back at it.
Maybe.
Maybe you'd get some enlightenment from it. I went through the online world because I thought it would be fun. And I came up with a list of questions because you are a senior,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
Yes.
So I came up with questions, one from each grade, first through senior year, questions people are supposed to be able to answer.
Oh.
And I wanted to see if you guys can
Okay.
do it.
I have a question though.
Yeah.
Is this a race? Like, are we?
This is not Jeopardy.
Well, you're on the academic team, so you should be at an
but
advantage.
is this all subjects? Like, are there math
Yes,
questions?
it's all subjects.
Oh God.
You'll be fine. I don't know what you're looking at me for. I'm
I'm
over
so
here
confused.
getting
Wait, is this a
asked the questions
competition?
too. It could be.
I mean,
It's just for fun.
I was gonna say things on here we don't really. It's for shit talk. Each one is its own separate game, and whoever
nervous.
wins that question just gets to mad shit talk for 30 seconds.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so
Are we starting with first grade? First grade.
First
or are you
grade.
gonna go random.
no, we're gonna go. Yeah, we're gonna go up. We're not freaking sociopaths. Okay, calm down.
Well, you did rip off Bug's leg, so
Antennas. It's like no
She
one.
said we.
And butterfly
She
wings.
says we or not.
It's like no one wants to listen to me. It's like I'm just going to be abused. It's fine. It's fine. Y'all are about to get it back real quick with these questions. Also, just for the record, I specifically found questions I didn't know the answer to. So just going to say,
There we go.
I wouldn't have gotten any of these.
Okay.
Maybe.
Any of them?
I like how you're like, let me get my abuse out of the way. I couldn't answer a single one. Okay.
I
now
know
that we're
nothing.
clear,
First
let's
through
do
senior
this.
year, I know nothing. Now your guys' turn.
Your new job's gonna see this and be like, what the hell, man?
That's true. Except accounting. I'm real good at accounting. Excel is super easy. Control C, Control V, VLOOKUPs, pivot tables. Bitch threw a pivot table. First grade. How long does it take the moon to revolve around the earth?
30 days?
32 days.
What was the question?
I think we all know who the real
No, I
one
really
to be
wanna know the
afraid of is.
question.
It's Juan because he's taking his time to think of these things.
He's
How
solid.
long does it take the moon to revolve around the earth?
Oh, like a year or something.
27 days.
Okay, so I was the closest.
Okay. Yep. Technically, no one was the closest without going over. So if we're going to be real.
Technically, also, you're the closest to first grade, so props to you.
That is true.
That's very true. Very true. Okay. Okay, this one I would have gotten. So let's maybe, and the next one. Okay, so let's maybe take back. I would get the second and third grade questions. Second grade. How many sides does a hexagon have?
6?
I was gonna say 5.
It's 6.
It is 6.
Okay.
5 is pentagon. Close. Pentagon. Okay. Third grade. Also would have gotten this one. 9 yards equals how many feet?
Oh, god damn it. I don't know anything about
This is the easiest
9
conversion. It's the only
So,
one I know.
wait, hang on. 9 yards to how many is that in feet?
Yeah.
Okay. A foot is 12 inches long.
Yep.
She's doing double
I
conversion.
know. Nowhere.
12 inches. Oh my
We
God.
said
I'm gonna say
yards to feet, and she's talking about centimeters over here.
9
Can't keep
yards
up with this bitch.
to feet is. I don't know. I don't know.
Best guess.
30 feet.
Okay.
Oh, I'm supposed to guess too.
Yeah. I saw yours.
Yeah.
I don't know. 8 feet.
It's 27 feet.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I was pretty close and I had no idea.
Yeah, that's
3 feet
pretty
makes up a
close.
yard.
Okay,
She had
teach
no
me
idea.
how to do that.
3
it's
feet
just
is in a yard.
3 feet for 1 yard.
Yep.
Oh, okay, I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
and that's why it's like the easiest conversion because I think freaking meter to feet or meter to yards is like 3 point something. And I'm like, yeah. No, that's when you start getting into decimals, I'm not going to know what the conversion is. Keep it flat. Okay. 4th grade. Which country has the most amount of reptiles?
Australia?
This country.
I'm gonna say like
It's the mustache rub for me.
I'm gonna say like the Philippines or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say this country, but
What country is this? We might have some fans from Sweden.
I don't know.
We got one guy repping Canada.
This country, South America.
South America is what you want to say, or do you want to say America?
No, South America.
He just
Okay,
chose
so that's a continent, not a country. It is Australia.
It is Australia.
Damn, how the fuck you be knowing that? Did they really teach that in 4th grade?
No, but Australia,
the bugs.
they can't live on the inside of Australia. All the residents live on the outside because it's
Because of the Komodo dragons.
so deadly. Like you can't live on the inside because the spiders and everything. That's why they just sent people there as prisoners way back in the day.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Too, it's like barren desert. If you look at a map, like at nighttime of Australia, all the lights, it's literally like the perimeter. Even a lot of the perimeter kind of in the southeast is like because it's like Sydney, Brisbane, Adelaide is kind of all right there. So it's like all lit up, and literally in the middle, there's nothing.
Yeah, no
Like,
one
it's
lives there.
pitch black.
Or you could just watch Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah.
Well, until he died. So I can't see what it looks like today. I can only see what it looks like until what, 2004?
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it still
something like
probably is just nothing.
Probably. It's only been 20 years. It's probably not that changed. Okay, 4th grade. Damn, you'd be a good 4th grader.
I know.
5th grade.
Good Australian 4th grader.
What is the most widely crop grown in the middle colonies?
Widely crop grown
Yeah.
In
in the middle
colonies?
colonies?
Yeah.
Tobacco? Like in the colonial era?
Yeah, that's what I was going to
Okay.
say.
Yeah.
Tobacco.
So like America, our middle colonies.
I'll go with cotton.
Thank you.
Just corn.
It was wheat. All of you failed.
Oh, wheat.
That's interesting.
I wouldn't think it was
Wheat is like our state flour, so I don't know how you all missed that.
I'm not
middle
from there.
colonies
Oh, that's not us. Never mind.
is not.
Never mind. You right. My shit talk was not in the right direction. You right.
I was just thinking because like John Winthrop, not what?
Don't even know
I'm
who the
sorry,
fuck that
I'm
is.
sorry, not John Winthrop.
Oh, okay, because I knew who that was.
No.
What a fucking idiot.
He's a Puritan. He's dead now.
Oh yeah, the Puritan motherfucker.
No, not him. John Rolfe is what I meant. He was.
You
like,
mean John Smith who fucked Pocahontas? Yeah, that happened here.
no, John Rolfe. Where Jamestown was in
Where did that happen? What state was that? Virginia?
Massachusetts.
Pocahontas? Pocahontas was not from Massachusetts.
Or is it Virginia? Oh, it must be Virginia because Queen Elizabeth I.
And they went to get gold.
Okay, but
Well, that was everywhere.
they like.
Sorry, we're having so
No,
many
no, no, you're
conversations.
But Virginia's like in the middle, and like John
Oh, yeah.
Rolfe loved tobacco
Oh,
and made a lot of money. That's where I was. coming
damn!
from.
She actually made a fucking inference. Where was you coming from?
Slavery?
But
No,
that's
good.
more the South.
What about you?
Whatever they didn't name.
Wow, and wheat was not. You were like corn, Indians.
But corn, corn, beans, and squash were the 3 sister crops of indigenous tribes.
yeah, okay. No, I buy that. Yeah, okay, I buy that. We were stealing.
I just didn't
from
think
Native
wheat because
Americans.
I don't like what do we consume that has wheat besides
Bread.
beer?
bread,
Beer.
bread,
Beer.
bread.
But they also drank a lot back then because they were sad and bored. So.
That's true. There was really nothing to do.
Beer.
And they were.
When was
dying.
cocaine invented?
I don't know. 70s?
Like the 80s crack epidemic or
When
whatever.
was cocaine invented? Because it comes from a plant too.
Yeah,
so I feel like
what is it called? Cocoa plant?
I think that's chocolate.
No, I'm not.
when was cocaine invented?
Well, it's whenever it started being imported, so it was like 89 maybe.
No way, 2017. Oh, that's when it was published. Never mind. Yeah, it's from a coca leaf. It is
It is
called a
from a
coca
coca
leaf because chocolate comes from a cocoa bean.
Right.
Chocolate comes from a bean.
Right.
There you go.
Which
I'm
is
in AP
crazy
Psych.
to me.
We're learning about drugs right now.
I remember that.
I like how it's this article is like the coca plant, and then one of the ads is for a dog. Just like
Did it tell you though?
I'm looking. Sorry, I'm looking. I was just like, this isn't about dogs at all.
Maybe the dog's on cocaine.
It's a real issue.
So
Out here in the middle colonies.
Right.
stop. It looks like they're dating it back to 1551.
I figured it was gonna be,
Holy
like, really
shit.
old.
So they also could have been doing cocaine. It probably just wasn't in the Americas yet because it says here that it was in South America
Yeah, it's probably
in
like-
1551. And I don't think our trade was that great with South America.
Yeah, well, right,
then.
because it was like New Spain, and then
Sounds
we
like
were like
long
English.
Yeah,
so
we were actually-
And then Canada was the French.
That's true. French do nothing.
Maybe that's why the Spanish were so powerful in America. They were just all hyped up on cocaine.
Dude, I bet that's exactly what happened.
Dude, if I was going to war, I would be like, yeah, give me a bump real quick.
That's the best way to go to war because you're going to think you're invincible.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
They
my
didn't have
gosh.
Red Bull, so
Yeah, they didn't have Red Bull. Good job, Juan.
They
Good
had
job.
cocaine.
It's the original vodka Red Bull is cocaine.
It's cocaine.
and rum. That's what they had.
So that was 5th grade. Now we're getting into middle school. 6th grade. What is the top layer of a rainforest called?
Oh my god.
I didn't know this one.
What?
I remember like going over this
I
stuff,
know. I
but-
remember going over this stupid shit, but it's not stuff you need to know, so I don't know this.
I don't even have a guess. Like I don't know what that would be called.
Like the leaf layer?
the top of the rainforest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it
Like,
made
just
up
call it
word?
that.
Oh, just call it the top.
Just call it the top.
This isn't it, but it's gonna be something like a terrarium or something like that. I know that's like its own environment thing, but
Just layer. I don't know.
Layer. It's called the emergent layer.
yeah, there you go.
No,
What is
I had
this?
half of it.
Here's the thing.
You did have half of it. Good job, Juan.
We eighth grade was when we had earth science.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
6th grade was more biology.
Yes.
So
Because I hated 6th grade.
this is inaccurate.
I would agree. Yeah. It's also not, I didn't get this from any one list. I cultivated these from a range of
Do your
websites.
research, yeah.
Yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure I got one of these from an Israeli website because I had to translate it. So that was 6th grade. This is 7th grade. This is when I feel like we did kind of start getting into health science, not as much as high school. 7th grade, on average, how many times does the adult heart beat in a minute?
What? It's like a lot.
Okay.
Like 200.
Okay.
62.
Okay.
No, 80.
It is 60 to 100. So good job, guys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Good job. 200, like if someone's
you would
working
probably.
out.
Oh,
If someone's working out, yeah.
Well, that's what she was doing last year. That's what she remembers.
Exactly. Yeah. She was like, every time I checked my heartbeat, it was
Right.
really high.
yeah. No,
But I only checked it when I was working out.
that's all I have because all I was doing was working out. It was during quarantine.
Yeah.
Could've
There's
just
nothing to do.
Checked yours right now. Just
Oh,
count.
I hate feeling pulses.
Because it reminds you of how finite life is or how fragile it is.
No, I just hate like the fact that there's arteries. That's so gross.
That's what keeps you alive.
So you just couldn't be a doctor.
No.
Okay.
Like we had to watch a video of a brain in AP Psych. Like this guy was having obviously open brain surgery.
Yeah. Never seen a closed one.
Right.
But yeah.
Me neither. And they were like, if we touch this, he's gonna wave. And he did, and I was
That's so sick.
like, this is
That's
so
insane.
That's awesome.
Playing Ratatouille.
I was like, turn it off. We don't need to be watching.
Playing Ratatouille. Oh my God. That's pretty
It was
good.
gross, and they made him write.
He wrote?
That's pretty
Yes.
sweet.
That's
It
insane.
was
That's awesome.
disgusting.
That's insane.
And then this one girl was like,
is that legal? Like, did he know that they were going to make him do stuff?
I mean, in brain surgery, they have to be awake. and
Oh,
you have
yeah,
to
they
make
do
them
have to be
stuff.
awake. That's fucking... I didn't know you had to make them do stuff, but I knew you had to be awake, which is
Maybe you
fucking
don't.
insane.
I don't know.
That's crazy.
I just know one time I was watching Grey's Anatomy, and they were like, oh no, we made him speak Spanish, and he can't go back to English.
That would be cool.
Did you watch
And
that?
that's probably accurate.
That would be
I was
sweet,
going to
man.
say, I've seen that, and I would love to just push something and then no languages.
What if that's where the future is? You know, you're like, man, I'm going to, Japan for like a vacation. Then you just hop in the doctor real quick. He just pokes you in one spot, and all of a sudden you're just speaking fluent Japanese.
Then it better not happen in my lifetime, or I will be fucking livid that I had to do it old school and like actually learn this shit. I'm gonna be upset. It's kind of like the
How many hours
same,
I was on Duolingo. This is bullshit.
right? It's like
How
the
much
same.
money I spent on all that?
It's the same. It's the same sentiment that I have for whenever I graduated college, and I was like, okay, if I graduate college and then I die within like 5 years after that, if there's an afterlife, I will be fucking livid that this motherfucker didn't send me a sign like, hey, don't waste your time with college. You're gonna fucking die soon.
We're letting you know your time is up.
Yeah, like I was going to be livid. So I think my 5th year is up when I turn 29, which
Let's cross our fingers.
still another 5 years to go. So I don't know. I don't know when that'll happen. But all right, so 7th grade. None of you are 7th grade, but that's fine. 8th grade. When was the camera invented?
18 something, because we have pictures of Abraham Lincoln. And
This bitch be deducting out of everything. She's deducting the
I haven't
shit
taken
out of
history
this.
in like 8 years.
let me think. I don't know if we have a picture of Buchanan. I'm gonna say 18.
Don't you know like all the
Finish.
random stuff about all the presidents?
Oh
though?
no, yeah, we're
like
gonna,
the
we're
presidents.
definitely gonna do that because she knows the order of all of the presidents.
I would love that. I'm gonna say 18. Well, I won't say 1860. I'm gonna say 1850.
Okay,
I'll just go with 1860.
okay.
1950.
Wow, God, Jackie, he is so pretty.
70 years
He's
ago.
very pretty.
We have the camera 70 years ago.
1816. Yeah. So
Okay.
it probably wasn't being used by the everyday public until closer
That was
to
probably
1850.
expensive.
Yeah. Hella expensive.
And it took a
And
long
it took
ass
forever.
time.
Yeah,
'cause
which
they-
is why people frown.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I love the joke of like Joe Rogan has one. He's like, we all do these like things now where we're like taking pictures of stuff, and literally back then they're just like,
Well, that wasn't like common to smile in pictures.
yeah.
But
Yeah,
that's why
which
when
is
you,
crazy.
you have like video footage of people like in the like 1920s like playing at the beach and they're like having fun. You're like, I didn't know they did that.
I know you're like, wow, they were happy back then.
Yeah.
They
li-
allowed
they-
women outside. What's going on?
They
Like,
liked life. This is crazy. Well, only the white women.
Yeah, there you go.
Look closely. So that was 8th grade. Okay, 9th grade, and I do remember learning this shit, and I know Charlie will know this, but I hate everything about this. And I know this is my mom's favorite subject. It's fucking terrible. I wanted to shoot myself. What is the outermost layer of the cell?
You think I would know that?
Because you're in school.
Yeah. I haven't taken biology since 9th grade and I don't like science.
God, I don't either. Mom probably over here
The
is like,
outermost.
oh my God, they're going to talk about the mitochondria.
Oh
the
God.
powerhouse of a cell.
Okay. The outermost. Wait, I forgot. What's a
The
no, I'm not gonna say
outermost layer of the cell.
that. The only thing that's coming to my mind is a membrane, but I don't remember what that is. What's a membrane?
Honestly, I
All
think
right,
she might
what
be
about you?
right. I was gonna say the cell wall. I remember that being a piece.
Okay, I do remember that as well.
Yeah.
No, I didn't come up with anything.
So it's the plasma membrane. So you
Oh,
got
okay,
half
cool.
of it.
Oh, sorry.
I don't
Okay.
think you had any idea what you were going for, but you had half of it.
Okay, that's pretty.
All right, 9th grade. Cool. 10th grade. Portuguese were the first European country to come to India. When did the Portuguese leave India?
Is that the real question?
Yep.
When
Is
did
that
they?
the one that you translate?
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
You cute. Yeah, it is. It is the one that I translated.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna think about.
Okay.
George Orwell
God damn.
wrote 1984 in 1948.
What the
So-
fuck? Where is this going with
No,
Portuguese?
just
in
wait.
India?
No, he's British. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. He
His favorite kind of paper came from India.
No, listen. I'm gonna say he was probably like, let's say, because that's after he was like homeless, because he's like now an established writer. So I'm gonna say he's like 30, 40 or something. Okay, so he was born in like 1910s, like this 19
Okay.
teen something, right? But he was born in like British owned Raj, India.
Oh my God, this bitch.
So the
tying
British
it all back.
are owning India at the early 1900s.
Okay.
And I would say Britain is a more powerful place than Portugal because they were like, we're an island. So
Okay.
we can like go everywhere.
Weirdly making sense. Her argument.
So I'm going to say it's,
You should do like YouTube
the
conspiracy videos.
She used to watch them. That's where I came up with my conspiracy theory question like 10
Yeah.
episodes ago. This bitch
let me think.
used to be into him.
I'm going to say early too. Because let's say they went to colonize Brazil. And then
Okay.
the British were like, but we have the colonies. And then, oh wait, that's America. Oh no, now I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm going to say they left in s- 1724.
Beautiful.
I keep hitting you.
1885.
Okay.
I forgot the question already.
Sorry, I talked for a
The
long.
question was, the Portuguese were the first Europeans to come to India. When did the Portuguese leave India?
They got kicked out in 95.
1961.
1961.
Yeah, how crazy is that?
Oh,
How crazy is
That was
that?
the closest.
then my whole thing didn't make sense.
No, but it made sense not when if you were trying to actually get to the right answer. It made sense.
If I wasn't trying to get to the right answer.
Yeah, it made
Okay,
sense.
cool.
I
Your
was
logic
I was
was-
following it.
yeah.
I was like, this
Whatever.
is insane. This is academic team logic.
Yeah. George Orwell. I was like,
I was gonna say India. There are no fighters.
I'm reading Down and Out in Paris and London.
nice.
So he's like, I was born in British United Kingdom owned Raj, India. You know?
Is he dying?
In Down and Out in Paris and London.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
Because he was homeless.
My God,
Oh,
she
homeless
says
and
it
dying
with
are
the
two different
disdain
things.
of like,
No, like, he
wow,
was starving.
You don't fucking know anything.
He was like actively, and then he was working in this restaurant. He worked 17 hours a day and then didn't have time to like go home because like then he would just have like
'Cause he
barely
didn't
any
have a
sleep
home?
and then have to, well, he lived in a tenement. God,
I remember that word, but I had no idea what it means.
a tenement?
Yeah.
Okay, Google how the other half lives.
Is it a video?
No, they're pictures. It's by this muckraker.
What are all these words? What the fuck is
his
happening?
name?
Is this
I got
a
she's
real
like in the 1920s.
conversation?
She's like a
It's-
muckraker.
You carpetbagger. We know what you did.
Wait, Google how the other
Scallywag.
half lives and then tell me
Wait,
who
we're in
actually.
10th grade. We got to go to 11th.
Okay, I'm
12th.
sorry. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
you're good,
You can
you're
look it up afterwards.
11th grade, because I want to get to the
Sorry.
presidents. I want to get to
Oh,
the
yeah,
presidents.
I want to get to the presidents too.
Yeah, that's where you're going to shine. 11th grade, which country provides the Nobel Prize for Peace? Option, this one gave us 4 multiple choice answers. Would you like the multiple choice?
Is it India?
Would you two like the
Yeah, I
multiple
would like
choice?
the multiple choice.
Okay.
It's some
You're
European
India.
country, I think.
You're India. Gotcha. Is it A, Sweden, B, Norway, C, Britain, or D, none of these?
Oh, it's
So
Sweden.
I was going to say, so you still have a chance.
Yeah, it's Sweden.
No, you already said India.
Yeah, you said India.
What'd you say?
That's fine.
Um,
It's Sweden though.
Well, it's. I think it's either Sweden or Norway because we talk about this on the academic team.
Oh, shit. Let's see if academic team's doing it
but
right.
it might be none of these. I'm gonna say Sweden.
Okay.
I'll go with none of these to be different. I was going to say Switzerland.
It is Norway.
Norway. Okay.
Norway. Nobel, Norway. Nobel, Norway. But it's only for peace, not the others. So really
Because they're just chilling.
that
So the Nobel Peace Prize, not the Nobel Prize.
the Nobel Prize for Peace. So
Oh,
it is
for
the
peace.
Nobel Peace
Nobel
Prize. There's
Peace.
several Nobel Prizes. There's one for math, one for, chemistry.
Did you know in the Norwegian countries, when they go into restaurants, they just park their babies outside?
Well, America
What?
used to do that in the 50s.
What?
You would leave your baby in the stroller outside of a grocery store and go in and go shopping.
Why?
Because he didn't want to. I know.
Because it wasn't that hot back then.
I know the.
I need you to stop
True though. You
with
can't
all
stay
of your
outside.
knowledge.
like,
He's not wrong because
I know he's
they'll
not
literally
wrong.
leave them out if it's like even if it's like a snowstorm and they just have like hella blankies, little beanie and stuff, and they'll just leave them out because they say they don't want the baby to like bother the other patrons.
Oh my God.
Well,
we're
I
such
just
a
figured,
pleasing society.
like in the 1950s America,
yeah.
like you're a stay-at-home mom, you didn't have any help, so like it's not like your husband or whoever could like push the stroller and you push the cart, so you're like,
Oh,
damn it,
shit,
I have
that's
to leave my
true.
baby outside and then push the cart around.
See, that makes sense. That
does make
The
sense.
Nordic countries, they're literally just like, I'm going to get lunch with my friend, and if you have a baby, they literally just boop, leave it outside.
Yeah, it's less
So
foot
like there'll be
traffic
a
inside.
row of like strollers and stuff, and just babies like taking a nap.
So how are child abductions not so high in Norway? It still gives someone time to like run, put it in a car and drive. Like you have to stand up from your table. You got to like shuffle through everybody else's chairs. Then you got to like
No,
open the
because
door.
it's like
Their
it's
rate of crime is
Norway
so low.
though.
Yeah,
It's Norway. They would all get up and they'd be like,
Is
let's
it?
get
I
them
don't know.
together.
they'd be like,
You know,
excuse me, sir.
we're like 14% Norwegian because of grandpa.
I was going to say, is it moms and not your dad? Because I don't know.
No, it's mom. It's
Mom.
mom.
You're Norwegian?
Yeah, she leaves her car unlocked.
Norway?
Is it Norway? Wasn't she Dutch? Are you talking about the great grandma, the picture?
I thought it was Norway.
Was it Norway?
Yeah, I thought so. Whatever.
That's interesting. I seem to remember hearing a lot as a child that my mom was a good portion Native American.
Yeah, but I don't think that's true.
Okay, here we go.
This is 12th grade?
12th grade. Yeah, first let's do how many of the presidents y'all can name, and then she can show
I'm
off.
gonna need like a piece of paper. So
Yeah, we should have pieces of paper. That's easier.
God. Okay, we have. I'll get paper. I'll get
thank
paper.
you.
All right.
I'm in 12th grade right now.
Can't reach.
So if I
better
don't
be
get
able to do
this,
this.
this is going to be really embarrassing.
They're gonna withhold your high school diploma.
But also, it's the beginning of the year. You think we can write down 46 presidents on?
Are you best?
I was gonna say I can.
tell you,
I can
I
get
ain't writing
actual.
down 46 on this.
I know. So he's gonna write down the number he knows on that. No, I can get you guys. I'll get you like longer lists of paper. Last question, senior year, and then I'll get paper for y'all to write on.
What subject is it?
Agriculture.
What?
I told you this. I tried to get all subjects. Senior year for the win. Which of the following cities, and this does give an option if you guys would like multiple choice,
Okay.
unless you think you'll just know it when I finish the question. Which of the following cities is organizing the International Seminar on Climate Smart Farming Systems?
Oh my God.
I'll take the options.
I'll take the multiple choice. A, Lucknow. B, New Delhi. C, Kochi. Or D, Mumbai.
Well, this is agriculture.
Yeah, the International Seminar on Climate Smart Farming Systems.
New Delhi.
That's what I was gonna say.
Really? Because I don't know. Would it be New Delhi? That's a big ass city.
I have no
Why
idea.
do they care about agriculture? They have skyscrapers. You think New York City is like, what are we gonna do about this agriculture issue?
They might care about the climate, though.
That's true. Well, yeah.
Like New York does
I don't know.
tend to care about the climate.
Mumbai.
Mumbai? It is New Delhi.
What?
I know, which
India's
is crazy.
a big exporter of a lot of crops. They have a lot of farmland.
God damn, this bitch be smart and shit. Okay,
Let's do the presidents.
list of paper. This is insane. And
It's my time to shine.
And I need a pin.
All of hers will also be in order. Oh, sorry. Might have to make you move.
We
Get
might have to
up.
stand up.
We should do presidents, their political parties, and the years that they were in office. Just kidding.
If you can do it, do it.
I can't do the years that they were in office.
can. I also brought you a pen because you guys have pens, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I found 2 pens.
Okay.
Are we first just writing them down in order?
just writing down as many?
Or just writing down?
presidents
Just
you
as
can
many
name.
as you can name. Yeah.
And no cheating.
I don't feel like she should bother writing all 46 down.
Oh,
she
she's
knows
going
them
to.
all.
She's going to.
It's easy.
Because, you know.
Well, I'm just not gonna write any. So.
Well, my pen doesn't work, so I'm not
Oh,
gonna
here.
write it either.
This one, no, this one works. This one's probably brand new or something.
Yeah, I just was too lazy. I was like, and it's not going. Oh, and then it works for you.
No. Oh yeah, there you go.
Oh, my throat made a weird noise. What if the mic picked it up?
It didn't. Do you have your
Okay.
headphones in? You would have heard it.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Okay, Juan
I'm
is
drawing mine out.
drawing a car.
Uh,
And I would just like to say for the record, I'm not going to make a list because we already know that I also know all of the presidents. Because obviously, if my sister knows it, who do you think she got it from?
oh, I messed up my drawing.
Don't worry, we have more sticky notes. And then really quick, I'll just look up. I have my list up, so then we can ask Charlie. Okay, who would you guess is the first president that had an actual
George Washington.
an actual photograph of them taken, not just a painting?
She's like, let me go in order real quick.
I know, that's not even fair. I'll give you the hint that he was only a one-term president.
Wait, I can't answer and write.
Okay, fine, right.
It's too early for this.
Juan, do you have a guess?
No.
Who's your favorite president?
He's not from this country.
Who is it?
It's Vicente Fox.
What is he? What is he the country of?
Mexico.
Is he the current president?
No, he was.
Oh, okay.
I think like 2 terms ago.
Do they have a limit as well on the number of terms they can serve?
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of like more, it's driven by who gets bribed the most, I guess. It's like
really?
what party has the most money.
And you still consider them to be one of your favorite presidents?
Him, yeah. Well, no, at that time, yeah. But now, after him, it's been like that.
Oh,
But I guess.
but he was like
Just in the-
maybe the last like
The
democratically voted president.
Yeah. That actually fought for the people.
That's cool.
Not supposed to now.
That's cool.
The first president that had a picture of them,
Yes, the first U.S. president.
Andrew Jackson.
No, it's Abe Lincoln.
No, he was the second.
Second, Quincy Adams.
Yes.
I did know that he has crazy sideburns.
Yeah, I'm looking at them right now and I'm like,
Yeah.
holy shit. Also, Andrew Jackson,
He looked like he was melting.
he does.
Yeah.
He straight up
It's-
looks like freaking Einstein, but
Yeah.
out of the microwave.
Well, he's pretty crazy. Like he like ingested mercury like somehow, and then also he had this big ass wheel of cheese in the White House, and then after a year he was like, I'm opening the doors of the White House so all the commoners can come in and we can all eat off this cheese. It was like a year old and just sat in the White House.
All these things she knows.
So they ate that cheese, which was probably not good, and then he was in a duel because you know that's how they like handled conflict.
Arguments, yeah.
And he got shot, but then he was like, meh.
Cool.
List them off in order. Go.
Okay, there's 2 that I always get like twisted around
Oh, 2.
because
Unacceptable.
it's Tyler and Taylor. So do you have the list pulled up?
I have it pulled up.
Okay. Here's what I have. Okay, Washington, right? Adams, Jefferson, Madison, Monroe, Quincy Adams, Jackson, Van Buren, Harrison. Is it Tyler first? Polk, Taylor, Fillmore, Pierce, Buchanan, Lincoln, Johnson, Grant, Hayes,
I
Garfield.
can't scroll that fast. Hold on. Garfield.
Arthur, Cleveland, the other Harrison, Cleveland again, McKinley, Roosevelt, Taft, Wilson, Harding, Coolidge, Hoover, FDR, Truman, Eisenhower, JFK, LBJ, Nixon, Ford, Carter, Reagan, H.W. Bush, Clinton, W. Bush, Obama, Trump,
Obama.
and Biden.
How many do you have?
I have George Washington, James Buchanan, James Madison, Andrew Jackson, Ulysses L. Grant, Teddy Roosevelt, FDR, JFK, Obama. I put Bush squared just for both of them because they're
Yep.
both George W's.
Yep.
Bill Clinton, Ronald Reagan, Richard Nixon, William McKinley, J. Edgar Hoover, Donald Trump, Eisenhower. I'm gonna be honest, I wrote down Quincy Adams after you said it, and then I had Abe Lincoln, and that was it.
J. Edgar Hoover wasn't the president.
Was he not?
It's William Henry Hoover.
No, it's Herbert Hoover.
Is that what it was? I literally put down Herbert Hoover, and I was like, wait, that's not right.
Now it's Herbert Hoover.
Okay, so now just a couple of these because you clearly know all the presidents. Who was the 16th president?
Lincoln.
Yeah, that was an easy one.
Oh, then I miscounted. Who was the 15th president?
Oh, Buchanan. Actually, James Buchanan was the only president that didn't get married.
Who was the
people are like,
21st
oh,
president?
Oh, you don't want to hear my fun fact? Okay.
Sorry, because I don't want to lose count.
Oh, that's okay. That's Arthur.
What's his full name?
Chester Allen Arthur.
Damn.
He was Garfield.
And what years did he serve?
See, that's something that I'm not good at.
Oh, okay.
But he was Garfield's vice president, but then Garfield got assassinated. And the funny thing about Garfield is when he got shot.
When he died,
No.
everyone laughed
No.
because he slipped and fell on a banana peel right after he got shot.
When he got shot, it wasn't fatal. And so they sent him to the doctor, obviously. And the doctor that was trying to fish out this bullet didn't believe in germ theory. So how he died is
Infection.
he got fished through with a bunch of nasty ass tools and dirty hands. So he died like weeks after he got shot.
It is hilarious. Oh, what a tragedy it is. Not ours, which is why it's hilarious.
No, I'm sorry. It's just he
All
could have
right.
lived.
Well, this has been fun, but I think we're ready to switch.
Wow, those were all the president questions.
Yeah, because we already know you know all of them, and you just said the one thing you're not good at is years. So there you go.
Aw.
Okay. Who's your favorite? What's your favorite fun fact about a president that you know?
Any president.
Yeah.
My favorite fun fact?
Yeah.
What got you into presidents?
True.
I don't know.
You just like memorizing a list of.
Well, I had to know
Men.
them for academic team, and then I found out how funny they were. Like,
Do you have to know their campaign songs for academic team too?
no, but like Nixon's, it was like Nixon now, we're reaching out, right? And then
Right.
Grant was Grant, the country's calling, goodbye. Like Johnson's the one before him, so it's like Johnson, you must go. And then JFK's was actually written by Frank Sinatra because they were friends, but then they stopped being friends after he wrote his campaign song. So I don't really know why, but his was
Change
like,
the lyrics. Frank was pissed.
what was it? It was like
What's your favorite campaign song?
I like Grant's. It's silly. But wait, JFK's is like Jack is on the right track because he's got high hopes. He's got high hopes.
I didn't know that's what that song was from.
1960's the year for his high hopes. And
I
this part's
remember
so
High
good.
Hopes.
Because it goes, come on, let's vote for Kennedy. Vote for Kennedy. And then people did.
Yeah.
It's Donald Trump's.
I don't know. It was probably like born in the USA. Because he doesn't understand that's an anti-America song. He's just like, I was born in the USA.
Yeah, probably.
And then Biden's was, what's wrong with the world, mama? People acting like they got no mama. You know, the one that's like, where is the love? You know?
That makes sense.
so
'cause
Charlie's also going to launch her singing career after this.
Right.
Yeah.
What can I say? I guess I'll switch.
I guess.
But
I'll
you didn't
switch.
tell. But you didn't tell your favorite
my
fun
favorite
fact. Do you have
fun
one?
fact?
Because I do
yeah.
like hearing the weird things about
One of
presidents.
the Adams, I think it was John Quincy Adams, frequented skinny dipping with his children.
So now, what's weirder, skinny dipping with your children, or Tom Brady having his 15-year-old still kiss him on the mouth?
Both.
Is it a daughter?
No, it's a son.
It's a son, but still, he's 15.
I don't know if he's 15, but he's older now. Like, because he did it when he was younger, and then Tom Brady's been in the year for
Well,
like 20 years now, and it's like.
Pretty sure I saw Juan kiss his dad on the lips at his birthday
I
party.
don't think so.
Okay. Well, that was interesting.
And
Thank you.
Ulysses S. Grant, Cancer Moon. That's why he was like a bad president.
Cancer Moon?
Yeah.
His fucking horoscope.
Oh,
This bitch is knowing the horoscopes of these goddamn presidents.
Yeah, well, because he was a bad president because like he was like
But I thought he was one of your favorites. Grant?
All he wanted to do is fight.
Or
No,
no,
like-
you just have a biography about him.
yeah, no, but like no, he was a bad president because he wouldn't like hire people, not saying that we like presidents do this anyway, but he wouldn't hire people that were like qualified for their job like as secretary of
What?
whatever. No, but not necessarily because like here's the thing. Pete Buttigieg is the secretary of transportation.
Okay.
And we know that he's not fit for that because they were like, how excited are you? And he was like, I like trains. He said that verbatim.
Okay.
But like he's been in politics. But like Grant, one of his friends was like, I think it'd kind of be cool and it's my dying wish. And he was like, okay.
So like no history of politics, no history
Right.
of anything, and he would still
Yeah. And they were like, Grant, they're not doing a good job. And he was like, my friend. So
my friend. That's exactly. That's also a quote.
I was going to say, I
Verbatim.
thought that's how politics always works.
Right?
I do know the years that he was president because it was during the Reconstruction era because it was after the Civil War.
We all know the Reconstruction era happened.
Are you going to be like a U.S. history teacher?
Yeah, I want to be.
There you go.
Really?
Yeah, like a history professor
You want to be
though.
poor?
I couldn't handle,
professor.
I couldn't like teach children or like high school.
You think 20-year-olds have their shit together?
But maybe they're a bit more passionate about it.
Trevor, you passionate about the history classes you had to take in college?
Well, I went to a JC, so everyone like kind of at least took it seriously.
As you remember none of it now.
Yeah.
But
We kind
But I remember I took it seriously then. I got a good grade.
And I was like, I know I'm going to know this forever.
Yeah, I was not like that. I was like, I know I'll know this till next Friday when the test is, and then it's out the door.
But yeah, I'll just tell you. He was president from 1869 to 1877.
She's
And then
the goal.
obviously, like, there was no limit on, like, terms because you see FDR served 10 years. And he would have served more, but he
How
died
many
of
years did
polio.
George Washington serve?
8. Because he said that.
No.
Yeah, he served 2 terms.
No. What years?
Oh, what years? It was 1789 through 1797.
Yeah.
But
Damn.
he set up that precedent, so people were like, oh, I have to be a gentleman. Like Theodore Roosevelt wanted to run again, and he did. He just didn't run as a Republican. He ran as a bull moose progressive, and people were like, what the fuck is a bull moose progressive?
Yeah,
We're
what the
not
fuck
voting
is
for
that?
you. Well, basically,
Okay.
okay, never
She's
mind.
going to tell us the whole history of elections. And
But anyways, yeah. And so then Grant didn't run. And then Hayes wanted to, like, Rutherford B. Hayes was like, I want to be president after Grant. And then they had the compromise of 1877. And they're like, if you end Reconstruction, we will make you president because we hate that we're, like, trying to change our, like, corrupt ways. And so he was like, okay, yeah. So then he was president. Okay.
wow. A lot of knowledge. Thank you.